You know it really well. You need a little bit more help, or like, Miss Bev, I have no idea. You have no idea. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna color that box. We're gonna color that box red. Okay. Right here, you're gonna color it red, and that's not bad. That just means you can look at that, and I can look at that, and it shows I really need to work on this skill. I need extra help on this skill. You don't have to color it perfect. Okay. Lawrence, right? That's your last name. Lawrence. Perfect.
I'm just looking.
Alright, awesome. Okay, so what these two boxes are we're going to take another kind of assessment with these questions and then another one. So we should be moving up, right? We should be either yellow or green as we go through, right? Alright, so then the next TEK is describing relationships between numbers in the place value system. So we had two questions that were these two right here. And I like how you showed this work, because that kind of shows me like what you already know and what your brain is thinking, okay? So you got one question out of the two correct, which is good. So we're going to color that box yellow. Alright? So yellow means I kind of have an understanding, but I still need some practice. Click retry. Or reload, whatever that blue button is. Yeah, you might have to just log in again and try it again. Okay, perfect. Alright, the next one is a really hard skill that you probably didn't do last year, all in 2nd grade, and it's called rounding. So I can see where you tried really hard, but we did miss all of them, which is okay. So we're going to color that one red. And again, that just means that we're going to spend some extra time on this skill. Yes, ma'am. Jordan, if it doesn't load, then just go grab a book out of the basket, please. Awesome. Okay, and then the last one is comparing and ordering numbers. So that means, can you tell me if this number is larger or smaller than this number? And then, like on this question, can you put all these numbers in order? So, what do you notice about these questions? How'd you do on these? Did you do well, or were you not sure, or how did you do? If I circled them, that means you got them wrong. So you got 4 of the 4 wrong, which is okay. So that tells me what? Do you need a little more help on these questions? Yeah, and that's okay. So we're going to color this one red again. Okay. If it doesn't work this time, just go grab a book, please. Okay, so by looking at these colors, which one can you tell is a skill that you're the strongest at? Just by looking at the colors. What skill are you the most strong at? Out of these 4, which one are you strongest? This one, right? Because it's yellow. Good. So that's good. So these we're going to work really hard on together, and we're going to do lots more practice. We're still going to we're still going to practice a little on this one. But this tells me that you have a little bit of background knowledge. Okay, so then the next time we take a test like this, we'll be able to fill these in. So we want you to be able to make growth. So our goal for these is we want those to be yellow, right? And maybe we can get this one to green. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes. Will you write your name? You can write it.
I think it's a mistake. We'll fix it. That's fine. That's perfect. Okay?
We do make mistakes.
So, yeah, teachers make mistakes too.
Yeah.
All right, so if you have 2 out of 2, it's a green. 1 out of 2 is a yellow, and 0 out of 2 is a red.
Wait, did we all get green?
Did you get green on it? That's really good because you know what this is over? This is, do you know words that you're not familiar with? Can you go back in the text, see how that has the underlined word?
Yeah.
And can you figure out what it means? So that's what this one's over. So if you have green or yellow in that, Ms. Johnson hasn't even taught that this year. So that's really good. Okay?
I just guessed.
Well, I don't think it was all guessing. I think you probably had some kind of idea of what was going on.
Kind of yellow.
All right.
I did this.
So
like,
we
see
turn
which
our
way I
page.
go.
Okay, confession is the next story, but we're actually going to look at the story called The Race because your score is at the top of that story. Okay? All right, 5A. So notice, 5A. This is about theme or the lesson of a story. So, 2 out of 2 is green. 1 out of 2 is yellow, 0 out of 2 is red. And remember, it's okay to have red right now. This is just right here, baby. Right here.
Wait, can you not see my answer?
No, I did, baby. And it wasn't right. Okay? So come here. 5A, 0 out of 2. So what color are you going to color that? 0 out of 2. What would that be? So none of them were right. What would that be? A red, right? But that's okay, because what does that tell us if we have a red or a yellow, Michael? Do you remember? You need to work on it. Okay? Has Miss Johnson taught about theme this year yet? No, I haven't.
I'll tell you this way.
Okay. If it's 0 out of 2, color it red. Good, guys. And then look, 8B though. Look at this one. Rock, what did you get on that one?
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. So what color do you get to color it?
Yellow. And
Yellow.
Wait, which question was that? On the other story?
See, these 2 questions and these 2 questions all go together. It's a little different than the math. That's why I wanted to walk you through it, okay? So what'd you get? You got 1 out of 2, so what's that gonna be, Michael? Good, 1 out of 2, Jai, very good. And this is just, can you describe the characters and their actions? Do you know what characters are doing in a story? So it looks like y'all are okay at that, right? All right. Last one we're going to look at is the judge.
Wait, the judge.
I'll send it down in a minute. Yeah.
Wait, there's more than the judge.
Yeah, we're just going to skip to the judge though, okay?
That one's a little different.
That's okay. We're going to skip to the judge.
Okay.
Now you'll see 3.88 at the top. Okay, so 2 out of 2 is green, 1 out of 2 is yellow, 0 out of 2 is red.
This one's this story, the judge.
1 out of 2. So what color are you gonna color here? So you got 2 out of 2 on that one, Michael. What does that tell you? That's gonna be green. That means you did very well at that. That's sequencing the story. You can tell me what the order of the story is. Good, Jai.
Have a panel.
Look, you did okay on that too.
2 yellows, 1 red, and 1 green.
Okay, and then the last one's that figure 19E. It's out of 1. This is a tough one, guys. This is summarizing a story. And this is something 3rd graders have to work really hard on, okay? So 0 out of 1 is going to be red. Okay? So 0 out of 1 is going to be red on that last one. It looks like we're all red on that last one. That's okay though, I haven't taught it yet, right? So I want you to take a look at that, Brock, in your head. Think about, what do you need to work on? So 0 out of 1, Jai. Michael? 0 out of 1. What does that tell you need to work on?
need to walk on what this thing is trying to tell us about this one?
No, that's your math one, baby. You pulled your math out.
I'm at this one.
But look over here. What is it? What do you have read in? What is this? Theme, right? That means the lesson of a story. What else? What's down here? Summarizing. Have you even ever heard of summarizing?
No, never.
Really?
No more of them.
I don't know about all that. Have you heard of sequencing? Telling a story in order?
Kind of.
Kind of. So what does that tell you in your brain? What do we need to work on this next week?
We need to work on this and this.
And so next time we do this, what colors do we want to see in our next column?
Green, or yellow.
Green or yellow? Mm-hmm. What else? What about here? What would we want to see here maybe? Green. What about here? Green or yellow. Yellow's not bad, right? This is good. Yeah, you still need practice, right? You're still growing. Good. Awesome.